Let's assume you've got yourself a nice old milling machine and it's got a Heidenhain TNC 155 controller on it. So you don't really know how to start it, and the manuals are a bit confusing. So this is my Maho machine, which has had such a controller, or the Heidenhain controller, retrofitted to it. So let's just show how you get the thing up and running. Come around the back here and we turn on the isolator, machine isolator, like so, and we've got power on. We come around here and we see the screen says power interrupted. Okay, well, what we do to get rid of that is we come down here and we press clear entry. Come back up and it's got rid of that message, but now it's saying it's missing the DC voltage. The backplane of this and some of the other little PLCs this machine's got are all powered up by a single 24 volt supply. The back end of all of them are optically coupled and floating, so you have to supply that 24 volt supply. So we go up here and the machine has a power on button. It might have got the mains set up, but as yet it hasn't powered up. This thing will pull in and lock, like most of these momentary contact buttons, and it will engage then a series of transformers that give supply for all sorts of things. So it's locked in, and now it's asking this. So you're ready to go and find the reference marks, which in many of these incremental encoders is called the index mark. To do that, it's set up so that it'll move in the Z direction to start with, because that's not liable to hit anything that you might have set up in the machine. So we come down here and there's a button that does program run, in this case positioning run. So we'll push that and it found the Z reference. We push it again, it's found Y. A bit further to find that one. So now we have X, Y and Z running. This machine actually has the main bed with a rotary table, which is in the C axis. I've got that locked out because, as you can see, this big guy here is liable to hit over here. As the thing rotates around, it's liable to hit this vertical slide. And I don't use it much, and it's hydraulically locked in position at the time, right now. Now, if you've got this far, it's unlikely that it's going to come up in English if you've lost the parameters to it before, and it's not likely to come up with the decimal point. It'll probably have a comma separator, being European. So, how did I get it like this? You have to go in and change one of the machine parameters. And I've got the particular page out of the manual, and we can see here for machine parameter 92, if I put a 1 in this number, it'll show as a decimal point. It most likely will come up in German unless the local manufacturers ask for it to be in some other language. But if I want it in English, I've got to add another 2. And since it's up and running, I don't really need to do the memory test every time or the checksum test. So I add another 12 here to get this number 15. So how you do that? You come over here and you press the mod button, or mode button it is. Okay, and up here we can see it's showing whatever number of memory blocks left. So we come down here. Now this is a different overlay keyboard than the normal Heidenhain one. This does those ISO G codes, but you press the up arrow, and up here it's now asking for a code number. And the code number is 95148. Now you'll notice that that's a diagonal run, so much for security. All of the codes that for other things have this diagonal run down and then up and across. So you only have to remember the first digit, 9, and you know the whole thing. Okay, come over and press enter, and lo and behold, it's asking for machine parameters. Now we know it's machine parameter 92. I can down arrow to that, but over here it says go to. So I'll press go to. Now it's asking for the number. I'll say 92 on the keyboard, enter, and there's 92 showing 15. So that's how you get it to be in English. I don't need to change that. By the way, that's immediate. If I put that in, it'll change instantly. You don't have to, as soon as it sees that number go to 15, the machine will swap over to English and decimal point. So I'll just say del, and we drop back, and there we are, we're back in English and in the decimal point separators.